I'd like to welcome out our first guest, who is Sam Pemberton, CEO of Softel. Sam.
It'll be fantastic. It's racy music. It's like, makes you feel like that.
No, can I? No.
Hear me? Okay, good. Hi everyone. Welcome to Boston, if like me, you're not from Boston. Let me just pull this up. Okay. So I'm going to talk today a little bit about the second screen and how we can combine the second screen with the television experience. So conceptually, let's look at the market and what we have as a solution to that. So viewers want to be able to interact, whether it's on a phone, whether it's on an iPad, whether it's on the television. They want to be able to interact, and a lot of research shows that. And the second screen is really a great way to accomplish that. But it's nascent, it's fragmented, and there's players entering the space that really don't understand broadcast and don't understand cable. And we're at the cable show, so I want to try and focus on that side of things. So rather than cut out the broadcaster and the operator, what we want to do is pull the broadcaster and operator in to own the experience. So frankly, our customers are broadcasters and operators. Some of you are sat amongst us. So we've got a history at Softel of two divisions, very briefly, but we do lots on the ancillary data side, like captioning, triggering, ad insertion, that type of stuff. And we also are known for our interactive TV playout systems as well, MediaSphere. So what we've done is we've taken those two things, put them together, and we've created something we call MediaSphere Bridge, which we just announced. So simply put, we want the viewer to be able to interact very seamlessly. We want them to be able to interact either on the TV or on the second screen completely seamlessly and naturally. Crucially, we use broadcast triggers to achieve that. So we actually have in-broadcast, in-transmission triggers that are carried from the broadcaster through the chain, through the cable head end to the home. And we're also delivering interactivity through the cloud. And I think this is a big difference between a lot of what I've seen at the show and what we think we can offer here. Crucially, the broadcasters and the operators should own the experience. Okay, it's their content, their advertisers. That's who we want to own the experience. And they can then offer advertisers an enhanced platform, just as they can enhance interactive programming. So I'm now going to switch to a demo. So here we've got a Coke commercial that we've got on. And I think someone's going to take a look at the iPad with me. Here we go. So right now I'm looking at the Coke commercial on my screen, and I can then go into my Coke game or Coke app. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to interact with this Coke commercial. We've just got it on a loop. Because that's the video we have. And what we're asking the viewers to do here is just guess. It's simple. Just guess how many polar bears touch the bottle. I happen to know it's 17, so I'm going to click on 17. So I've got a congratulations message. I can look out for that coupon in my inbox. So we're using Facebook to authenticate the user. So we're getting the credentials through that. And we're going to get in our inbox a coupon from Coca-Cola. So that's one demo. Okay. If we now just switch channels for a second. Bear with me. So here we've got a Formula One ad, Formula One loop. So I'm going to go into a different iPad app here. Let's see if we can bring that up on the screen. Can we go back to 2 screen? Thank you. On this one, it's a case of just voting for our favorite driver. These are just examples, pure examples. So let's say we like Senna. We're aggregating this in the cloud, and we're feeding the results straight back to the iPad, to the home. Now, I can then flick, which I've just done, and I'm now, that video that you were just watching, I'm sharing with my family. I'm sharing with whoever's in my household. So I've gone back from my iPad right back to the set-top box. So crucial difference here is we've linked the two together. Okay, we've got the broadcast and the cable platform linked with the second screen. It's dynamically linked, and we can go back and forth between the two. I'm just going to go back, thank you. I'm going to go back now to my slideshow. Thank you. So just to really show what we're doing there, we've got a couple of graphics, a couple of slides. Here we can see that the broadcaster is inserting what we call an iMark. We're actually, in this case, using EBIF triggers. There's different ways of getting those triggers to the home, but we've got that experience of doing triggering, and that's what we're using to get through the operator, who obviously also has a play in the experience, to the home. So that's going to the set-top box. Equally, we can go out through the cloud and go to our broadband router at home. And so we can go from the broadband router, the way I just did there, onto our iPads or our smart devices, whether it's an Android or an iPhone or whatever else. So crucially, again, the viewer gets to choose how they interact. First screen, second screen, it's entirely their call. We then aggregate in the cloud, and we send that back so that you can get the results back on your phone, on your TV, on your iPad, however you want it. So there's some big advantages, I think, in terms of using in-broadcast transmittable triggers, the way we are here. It provides for seamless interactivity. So if you want to interact right on your television, you can. If you want to interact on your iPhone, you can. That's just the way it is. So it's a much more natural experience. We don't force people to pick up their remote. If they're on their iPad, they can use that. And we're linking the two dynamically, as you saw there. It's real two-way interaction. And we're doing this through automation links. So we've already got automation links to all of the major manufacturers, Harris, Snell, Miranda, and so on and so forth, all already sorted out. It's immersive. We can actually improve our branding. We can improve our broadcast, or we can improve advertisements, the way I did there with the Coca-Cola commercial. But the ownership, I think, of this space, the second screen space, is crucially important. I don't think it should be underestimated just how important that's going to be. And leaving over-the-top providers to come in and cut the broadcaster out and cut the operator out, not good. So on this system, there's no requirement for ACR. So if someone coughs when you're looking at when the triggers are there, that doesn't matter. You don't have to have the app constantly running. You don't have to have the battery being drained on your iPhone. It's a case of the triggers being there and you being linked through the network. And that's it. So thank you, Will.
That's great, Sam. Maybe we have just a minute left, but maybe you could talk a little bit about, is this now deployed? Are you testing it?
No,
what's the status?
So this has just been announced. This is brand new.
Okay.
We're currently working with a number of partners. So some of the pieces are already deployed. So we already have interactive playout systems, MediaSphere playout systems in at Time Warner Cable, Comcast, a number of big broadcasters. So while we've got some of the pieces of the puzzle already out in the field, this overarching solution, which is really a superset of everything we've got out in the field, and the crucial thing is we want to kind of combine the two, the best of the both worlds, really.
Great. Well, Sam, thanks very much.
Thanks
very
a lot.
interesting.
Thanks,
okay.
Will.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Great. Thanks, Sam.